Hello and welcome to another week at Chris Waller's amazing show.
Waller Racing.
Waller Racing.
Our amazing show. There's no
His amazing
I.
show.
Our.
No I in team.
No. Big team effort last week. Group 1 trifecta for the second week in a row. Preferment, what a race. It was good to watch. Huey
Good
said,
ride.
do you think so?
Great ride.
Jeez, he took off early.
For a horse who might not stay.
Yeah. No, it was Hugh Bowman to a T. He's just riding very maturely, if it makes sense. Is that English?
Maturely.
Yeah.
If you deleted the E but you just still pronounce the E.
He's a very mature rider now, and his results show that week in, week out. Hugh Bowman. And Preferment, great horse, and a mighty effort. Who Shot the Barman chasing valiantly, as well as Grand Marshal, who are certainly going to be forces to be reckoned with in the Sydney Cup in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah, absolutely. Wednesday we had Tremazina at Kembla.
Yeah, a welcome win. She's been touch disappointing for Connection since her first win, or first race start, which was also a city win. She's bounced back now, and I normally find with these types of horses, Charles, that they can put a few wins together, and she's certainly good enough for that. And
Hipparchus.
Hippicus, they tell me.
Hipparchus. Okay.
He was very impressive, wasn't he?
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah.
Did it well.
Did it well. Yeah. So the
Very
horses went well.
Alright, straight into Saturday, Mornington.
Mornington, Loving Home. Back to
one.
Yeah, back to 2,000 metres. Touch short for him, but he's got form over this distance.
Yeah.
He's
You
going
tipped him
well.
last week, so you've got to tip him again.
Yeah, we'll tip him again. Probably not quite as confident over the 2,000 as I was over the 2,400. And that's it for Melbourne. That's the only runner down there. Back to the first day of the championships.
Exciting. Our day, isn't it?
Hey, what about you
Donny
last
there.
week? You had a Group 1 winner.
Hey, up you go, you good thing.
Mr. and Mrs. Duckworth. What was the horse?
Single gaze.
Single gaze. Kathy
Not
O'Hara.
Mr. and Mrs. Duckworth. Just
Mr.
Kathy
and
and Nick
Mrs.
Olive.
O'Hara.
Great effort with Nick Olive.
Kathy was excited.
Yeah, very. As she should be.
Well done, Charlie. Very proud, aren't you? He was very excited, as he should be.
As they should be, yeah. Right, the Carbine Club on Saturday. Montauk, Barrier 1, Opie Bossum.
O.P. Bossum, he rode our first winner in Australia.
Really?
Really.
Well,
2100
okay.
metre maiden at Wyong, about 2000, year 2000. There you go. And he's certainly kicked on since then.
as have you, haven't you?
A little bit. And Montauk, he was unlucky last Wednesday
Very
at Kembla.
unlucky.
Very. Never saw daylight. Not an overly strong race. He's good enough to be fighting out the finish in this.
For sure. Chairman's Handicap, Libran, 2600.
Going for 3 in a row. He's found form, he's found confidence, he's found the right race. He's got barrier 4, should get a lovely run.
Ground would be perfect.
He'll like a bit of sting out of the track, won't he?
Yep, just get his toe in.
There you go. Very hard to beat Libran on Saturday. 7 days later he'll be running in the Sydney Cup.
Against those two, the two big boys. Right, English Sires, Ome Sword, Brett Preble, Barrier 2.
How'd you get Brett Preble?
Because you told me to book him.
Why didn't you get someone else?
No, most of the regulars are already signed to other horses.
Were they?
Yeah.
Fair
Right.
enough. Well, he's a good rider. Great.
It was a led decision for her to ride.
Yeah, it was.
Hunt run.
So she takes on a pretty competitive lineup, but she's done nothing wrong, has she?
No. Don't know.
Charles rides her in most of her work. How's she been working?
Outstanding.
That's enough. That's enough. You could have said good.
No.
Going really good.
It's got to step up. It's a good one.
But it works good.
Yeah.
Good. Good draw, Barrier 2. I hope we get a chance to use these draws on Saturday because the track's at the moment heavy.
Yeah.
We desperately need some sunshine to be able to utilise good gates. Otherwise they're bad gates.
Okay, and in the Derby, Australian Derby, Vanbrugh, Hugh Bowman.
Is the Derby the most prestigious race in England, or is it the Guineas?
I'd say the Derby.
Would you? What about?
You're probably more valuable winning the Guineas, but The bigger. We'll put it this way: you wear a top hat to the Derby, and you don't wear the top hat to the Guineas.
Oh, well.
So,
What do you wear to the Guineas?
just a normal suit.
Your suits aren't normal.
They're English.
Righto. Well, it'll be great to win it anyway, wouldn't it?
It would be.
So we've got Vanbrugh. His runs have been good. He's had no luck. He's had bad draws. He's got a good draw on Saturday, Barry 8. Hugh Bowman, man in the moment in the saddle.
Yep.
His work's been good. He's coming off the back of a 4th in the 2,000 metre Rosehill Guineas, and he's a Group 1 winner. He'll be hard to beat. He does need the track to get back to a soft, say, 6-5 would be even better.
Torgerson, good run last week.
Went terrific, Charles. Went terrific. He hit the line strongly in what I thought was quite a high pressure race. Might have just flattered his run a little bit because he ran past some tired horses, but hey, that's what we buy horses for, to run in these races. And he'll run on Saturday. Opie Boss on the board, barrier 7, should get a lovely run. If he stays, there's a chance. If he doesn't stay, no chance.
Yeah. Well, that's the same for a lot of them, though, isn't it?
You know who ran last in that race last year?
The big boy.
Preferment.
Yeah.
Didn't handle the track one bit, but thank goodness he bounced back.
Right. In the Darley TJ Smith Delectation, barrier 2.
Yeah.
Huey.
He had a trial on Tuesday morning just to take the edge off him slightly, just to get him relaxed a bit better. And it won't do his chances any harm. In fact, it'll significantly help his chances if he relaxes, because he hasn't relaxed at all in his last couple. So he can bounce back on Saturday. He's won in the soft conditions before.
He likes it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
loves it.
From that gate, he's going to get cover, which is obviously what we're endeavouring that happens.
In the Donny, is it going to soon be called the Star
No.
Chris Waller
No.
Mile or something? No?
No.
Good.
No way. Kermadec. He's going terrific. He's a proper horse.
He is a proper horse.
Proper horse.
Might be called the Giant Killer on Sunday.
He might.
Mm-hmm.
He won the race last year with the minimum weight,
Yep.
struggling to get a start in the field. Now, one win later, he's got the top weight.
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Loves the wet track.
doesn't mind it.
Improved the blinkers.
Yes, just 2 runs as prep. Every run in his life's been fantastic, except when we ran him over 2,000 metres twice. Caulfield Stakes and the Cox Plate. Only time he's ever failed. He's a dead set. Proper horse. He's a good horse. And he will make it hard for Winks to win. Simple as that,
Yep.
despite the big weight of 57. Barrier 3, Zach Purton. He's going to get a run, lovely run.
A lovely run. Winks. Going for 9 in a row.
She is. And she goes up at the weights. I don't think she's badly handicapped, but if it doesn't sound silly, there's some horses down in the weights that have got good chances, but they need to lift.
Yep.
Um,
Well, if anything, you'd say that Kermadec was badly weighted, considering he's won 1 since.
yeah. Well,
Never
he's won
been-
2 since those weights come out. He's won the Doncaster and the George May.
Yeah, true.
So,
She's won. You know,
yeah.
5 Group 1s.
Yeah. So look, I don't know how she'll get beaten. Bad luck is obviously always on the cards, and she can't afford bad luck with that weight. And she can't afford one of the lighter weights to step up and go to a new. Could there be the new Winks coming up through it? We could have said the same about Kermadec last year. He did stand up and down the weights. So look, she's just working very well, and she's a terrific chance. And barrier 11, it might not be a disadvantage to be drawing it there.
No.
Good project, gate 7, down on the weights 52, but he needs to improve to be able to beat our 2 main ones. But he's had the right preparation towards the mile.
And that's a wrap.
That's it. Hopefully next week we can be here talking about a Group 1.
Trifecta.
Or 3. A
Group
3-timer.
A Group 1 trifecta.
Or three Group 1s. possibly. Unlikely,
Or both.
but you've got to be in to win, and we've got some good chances for the weekend.
Absolutely. Best
All
of
of
the
us.
weekend,
Best of the weekend,
excluding Winks.
excluding Winks, Kermanek to run second.
Okay. She's sure surprise favourite in 20
It
years.
doesn't matter what they write in papers.
That's what I'm saying.
Charlie.
You can't pick her.
Sunday's paper is what counts. Let's
Yeah.
hope we're featured in the Sunday paper this week.
Yeah.